Hi, this video demonstrates how to conduct a CPR, not a medical procedure, but computer-assisted peer review. We all have this experience of using this method in a class. When evaluate one team or one student, it takes 20 students or 10 students, depending on how large your class size is. And when you have two teams, they will require 20 students feedback, and before you know it, to go through the whole process in a class, you might have 40 or 100 student peer evaluation sheets to sort out and give it back to the individual students or team. CPR comes to the rescue. There are 4 easy steps. First, you create a Google survey for each student. It will be like this one. So this is a survey for a webinar. I have 4 criteria explaining and incorporate strategies, and also the students in the class can provide additional comments for this student. And when the class fill out this rubric, it will be sent to the individual students, like here, with the rating and text comment from all classmates. So this is done instantaneously. So you don't need to sort out any feedback for the individual students anymore. So how do you do this? Let's review the PowerPoint. So you will create a survey, and you give for each student you create one survey, and you share the survey address with the students so they can log in to look at the content and look at the comments from their classmates. And during the presentation, the third step, you give the survey address to all students. Here is the survey, and each survey comes with a URL for individual students. So you will give this address, and usually I will have a title and with a specific student name here, so we all know who we are evaluating, or the team's name. So once you complete the 3 steps, you just need to wait until everyone fill out the survey, and the result will be sent to the students. So let's show you how to do this. First, you need to log on to docs.google.com. You just need to have an email address with Gmail or an account with Google. When you first log in, you go to the Create New and choose Form, and I have one just created. So here you provide what the name of the survey, and you provide a name to the student that will be evaluated. Then you provide some instruction. Say, please provide constructive comments for your colleagues. On a 1 to 5 scale, score each criteria. Then from here, you provide the individual criteria, say content, and you want the question type should be scale. So then you can say 1 is needs improvement, and 5 will be excellent presentation. So that's for the first criteria. Then you can provide more clear descriptor for what does content mean. Like in this one, I have a complete sentence. The webinar clearly explained the e-learning principles with concrete examples. So in your survey, you continue. So once you're done with this one, the first criteria, you will click on Done, and then you go to Add another item. So again, you add item, and then you choose Scale again. So this time, let's assume it's the presentation styles or any category that you come up with. And again, 1 is need improvement, and 5 is excellent. So again, and you can check this box and make this a required question, so everyone has to complete this question. Done. So you continue, keep adding item, And last, you might want to add a text box. You choose paragraph text. Here you will be seeing additional comments for the student or team that's been evaluated. And again, you click on make this required question and click on done. So now I have a survey with 2 questions. Well, you see there's a sample question. It's a redundant one. To remove an redundant question, you move your mouse over it and click on this trash can and it's gone. And if you want to sort your question, you can put your mouse, it will highlight the question and you can drag and drop it to reverse the sequence. And notice I didn't put content as a required answer question, so I need to go with modify. To modify a question, you click on edit and then you check the box say make this a required question, and then once you modify this question, make sure you click on done. So you go back to the survey, and at the bottom of your screen it says this is, you can view the published survey from here. So first you want to save this survey. This is usually done automatically, but if you see it's not grayed out, click on it to save it for sure. Next, you can click on this address at the bottom and share, and that's the address. You will post it somewhere in your Blackboard or class wiki to say click on this URL to provide your comment to this team or this student. Here's one example in my class. I have everyone's name, and under their name is a link to their webinar, so people can click on name. When they are done with when a student is done with the presentation, everyone can click on her or his name to provide comment. And how does the student receive the comment? So we're going back to the Google Docs. You will see these I'll have a sample survey to show you. So I'm going to show you how to share the survey result with the students or the team. So you will click on the survey that's been created, and then in the upper right corner, so right now nobody has provided any comment on this one yet. At the upper right corner of this survey, there's a share button. So you want to click on it, click on a down triangle and click on share settings. Right now this is a private document, so nobody can see the content except for the person you want to share this with. So you want to share this with all the team members or the individual students. So I'm going to put my other email address. And so when you and this person can, no, you don't want to say can edit, you want to say can view. So right now this is a private document and only you and the student can see it. So once you have make that selection, click on share and just write to a message to the person to tell him or her they will see the eval results after the presentation, and they will be given a URL in the email on how to access this document. So I'm going to click on share. So right now this document is being shared by the individual student, and when the evaluation is completed, this is the results they will see. Okay, let me show you one sample document. So I can click on this database spreadsheet and look at what everyone has entered in this spreadsheet, with qualitative comments and rating or scoring for each criteria. So the step is, let me repeat, create a Google survey for each student, share the Google survey, and make sure this person can only view it, not edit it. And then you give the survey address to all students. And then when it comes to presentation, everyone can fill out the evaluation online, and the individual student or team will see it immediately. Okay, good luck.